government is all about people. And Professor Zulum is doing a very good job of caring for people.
President Tinubu arrives Bauchi after visiting Borno, commends Governor Zulum for executing people-oriented projects.
Let us be united and let us also remain resolute as we work with Ebola and Tinubu.
Minister of Information assures of goals and benefits of 2026 budget of consolidation, renewed resilience and shared prosperity. And Christian legislators hold Christmas carol, reunite members and pray for the nation. Hello and many thanks for joining us on the news desk at 6 on NTN News 24. We are live in Abuja. I am Chinenye Ngui. President Bola Tinubu has commended Governor Babagana Umar Zulum of Borno State for sustaining momentum in executing people-oriented projects across the state. State House correspondent Musbau Danwahab reports that President Tinubu inaugurated some of the projects just completed by the governor in Maiduguri.
I congratulate the governor and the people of Borno State for this transformation. Government is all about people, and Professor Zulum is doing a very good job of caring for people. The electric vehicles, the tricycles, the charging terminals in their thousands is the urban problem, mobility and transportation economy. To the glory of God Almighty and for the convenience and development of our people, I declare the tricycles, the electric vehicles, and all other projects associated with it commissioned.
The Minister of Information and National Orientation, Mohammed Idris, says the All Progressives Congress support groups are an integral part of the Renewed Hope agenda and urged members to spread the goals and benefits of the 2026 budget of consolidation, renewed resilience and shared prosperity. While addressing party members at a dinner in Abuja, the government chief spokesman preached unity, resilience and renewed support as necessary while supporting President Tinubu, who is building a stronger, secure and prosperous Nigeria. Salihu Abdullahi Gwanara reports.
It is second half of the first tenure mandate of the current administration, and the Renewed Hope team players seem more united and ready ahead of their future political encounter. The government spokesman has been adopted here as a captain as they unveil their political agenda.
Thank you, sir. We recognize the necessity of reform President Bola Ahmed Tinubu have initiated. We affirm our support for these reforms, the subsidy removal, the harmonization of foreign exchange rates.
This party was built on the back of support groups like yours. It was built on the strength, networking, sleepless nights, and logistic nightmares you've had to endure.
We have not seen so many faces for a very long time. You brought us together. We are seeing each other. We appreciate each other. Please clap for him, clap for him, clap for him, clap for him. Thank you very much, Mr. Minister.
Beyond being election time mobilizers, the minister described the APC support groups as strategic partners in defending facts and propagating government policies to the public, particularly its renewed commitment in security, economy, infrastructure, revenue mobilization to other tiers of government, and youth empowerment.
The president himself had a projection. He said he wants to bring down inflation to about 15%. Today, inflation is lower, which means the president has beaten his own record on inflation. The president has beaten his own record on GDP. Let us remain focused, let us remain united, and let us also remain resolute as we work with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to build a stronger, more prosperous, and more secure Nigeria that all of us need for the prosperity that he has promised us when he took office.
He assured that the Renewed Hope government under President Bola Tinubu remained focused on delivering effective services and building a secure Nigeria in Abuja. Salihu Abdullahi Gwanara, NTA News.
And still on politics, the African Democratic Congress has unveiled the One Nigerian, One Skill initiative to tackle youth unemployment. Timothy Yusuf reports that the initiative was powered by the National Welfare Officer of the party in collaboration with the ADC Coalition Support Network.
The One Nigerian, One Skill initiative of the African Democratic Congress, ADC, aimed at empowering Nigerians with vocational skills, driving job creation, and promoting self-reliance. A key program under the party's agenda for national development and empowering citizens beyond traditional politics.
We firmly believe that every Nigerian has potential, and through One Nigerian, One Skill, we are providing the platform to unlock that potential and translate it into productivity and prosperity.
One skill for every Nigerian. That's one thing that ADC has started today.
We train them to be ambassadors of the African Democratic Congress.
In another development, the senator representing the Federal Capital Territory, Ireti Kingibe, has formally joined the African Democratic Congress, ADC, after collecting the party's membership card, marking her official departure from the Labour Party.
See my card!
And for the #1 senator in the FCT to be declaring for the party, it's a very, very warm sign, and we are receiving her gladly.
Some national officials of the ADC, candidates for the February 21, 2026 FCT Area Council elections, and party supporters emphasized that the lawmakers' decision was guided by a commitment to inclusive governance, accountability, and structured opposition. Timothy Yusuf, NTA News.
The Pan-Niger Delta Forum, PANDEF, has declared support for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's ongoing reforms in the oil and gas sector, describing them as a decisive shift from years of regulatory uncertainty. PANDEF's national chairman, Ambassador Godknows Igali, who at a media briefing in Abuja said the reforms had been received across the Niger Delta with renewed optimism, noting that the region bears both the economic weight and environmental consequences of oil production.
Nigeria will continue to be a critical player in the global energy architecture, but then the right environment must exist. Let more of our sons and daughters be at the highest positions in this industry. Place them, Mr. President. You see the way they will perform. Number two, we also demand let our environment be cleaned up. And finally, let us have this inclusion in form of modular refineries that will create jobs for our people, and they will see this is a win-win for Nigerians.
The Court of Appeal, Abuja Division, has affirmed the legality of the action undertaken by officials of the Ministry of Federal Capital Territory under the Federal Capital Development Administration to recover a plot of land from a suspected land racketeer, delivering judgment in an appeal filed by one Obudibe Ikenna against the FCDA's recovery of a piece of land that he purportedly acquired at the Cadastral District of Abuja. The three-man appellate court panel of justices, led by Justice Okon Abang, held that the FCT High Court, Maitama Abuja, was right to return possession of the disputed land to the FCDA in line with the FCDA Act 1976, as the appellant, Vincent Obudibe, could not support his claims to the land with documentary proof. The appeal court also held that the FCDA statutorily superintends allocation of lands within the FCT. The Nigeria Forest Security Service says it has deployed officers and men to the 36 states of the Federation and the FCT to complement efforts of formal security agencies in protecting lives and property before, during, and after the festive season. Commander General of the NFSS, Dr. Joshua Osatimehin, disclosed this while briefing newsmen in Abuja. Osatimehin urged Nigerians to disregard some online news reports that the service is recruiting.
You recall that Mr. President has given approval, but we are at the verge of harmonization. It is after the harmonization have taken place to the Office of NSA, the National Security Advisor, in collaboration with the Minister of Environment, that will give us the marching order of the next thing to do about the recruitment. And also, I want to use this opportunity to appreciate Mr. President for the approval of the forest security, because I do say it that this is the only missing link in the national security architecture of our country.
This is the news desk at 6 on NTN News 24. There will be more reports after this break. Do stay.
Furniture's legendary final sale of the year is here. This festive season, enjoy extra savings on luxury and comfortable sofa sets, modern and functional dining sets, sophisticated and smart bed sets, and our royal collections, classy, premium, and truly exclusive. Shop 10 million Naira and receive a complimentary Daisy tea set. Spend 15 million and take home a 65-inch smart TV. Go higher at 20 million and experience unmatched comfort with our exclusive massage chair. Visit our showrooms in Abuja, Lagos, Kano, and Enugu, or shop online. It's big, it's bold, it's unforgettable. It's Baffy Furniture.
And the National Productivity Order of Merit Award goes to... The only tomato paste manufacturer to win the National Productivity Order of Merit Award by the Federal Government of Nigeria, endorsed by the Association of Private Medical Practitioners of Nigeria. This is an evidence of 100% natural goodness. Eat healthy to live longer. Buy now and enjoy up to 20% discount.
Feel the power of precision, engineered to perfection. Every component is crafted with care, and each design is meticulously tested. From concept to creation, our engineers push the boundaries of technology, seamlessly blending performance and sustainability with a deep commitment to African ingenuity. Introducing the CNG Boss, a remarkable achievement in engineering designed to operate on compressed natural gas, a cleaner and more sustainable fuel alternative. At Innocent Vehicles, we proudly lead the way in creating greener mobility across Africa. And it doesn't stop there. From SUVs to sedans, spacious buses to electric cars, Innocent offers a wide range of models designed to meet every need. Innocent Vehicle, the pride of African roads.
This is NTA News 24.
Many thanks for staying on. The Nigerian Society of Engineers, NSE, has ushered in a new leadership with a formal handover to its newly elected president, Ali Rabiu. The ceremony held in Abuja marked the end of the tenure of the society's first female president, Margaret Ayinla Oguntala, in line with the NSE constitution. Dennis Temple reports.
NSE are here, and thank God Madam Assets Management is here. So if you have questions, she'll be able to answer some of the questions that you may have. So now I'll hand them over to you officially.
The engineering profession, which has been around for decades, remains a key driver of Nigeria's development. However, engineers continue to grapple with challenges that affect professional practice and the delivery of critical infrastructure across Nigeria. These challenges took center stage as the Nigerian Society of Engineers, NSC, formally handed over leadership to its newly elected president, Engineer Ali Rabiu. The ceremony also marked the end of the tenure of the society's first female president, Engineer Margaret Aina Oguntola. Reflecting on her time in office,
I didn't know how important
Oguntola
NSC was,
described the journey as demanding but impactful.
And then they were thinking of changing the law. They had even gone to change the law, the Lagos State, to be not just NSC, but member of professional body.
The whole idea about NSC is for professionalism and welfare for our members. So I'll concentrate in these two areas.
Stakeholders at the event expressed optimism that the new leadership will give engineers a stronger voice and boost their contribution to Nigeria's economic growth and sustainable development. In Abuja, Dennis Temple, NTA News.
The 2025 Area 10 Elites Forum Annual Lecture has pinpointed gainful engagement of youths and women in Ebira land through agriculture as major antidotes to unemployment, insecurity, and other social challenges. Kunle Adeyeye reports.
The forum is an annual assemblage of like minds in Kogi Central Senatorial District. They are unanimous in their quest to address major challenges in the zone, and agriculture is now seen as the magic wand that will perform the task.
We realize that the rural economy is where majority of the populace of Nigerians live, and in the Kogi Central in particular, where you have the Ibiras. As such, all economic activities that will take place in those areas is mostly agrarian. The government also has a role to play in this. The government has to create an enabling environment and also provide grants and training for people who are interested in going into agribusiness.
What we can do is to organize a symposium, a lecture like this, bring people of learned status, the professors from schools who in the field of agriculture, to come and educate us on the possible approach that we can use to see that we improve the lives of those at home.
An engaging session it was, and from one lecture to the other, it was clamor for a renaissance in agriculture, with women and youths as targets.
We have the enormous resources in the Ibra land. Take it anything, but we have abandoned them, right, and continue to deal on importation. We are complaining that the youth has no job. Go to Israel, we have Beneseed, sesame seed, we have a lot of other things which we engage our people rather than Okada driving and other menial job.
Whether you like it or not, Nigeria as a country, we are agrarian society, we are agrarian country, and there's no any way you can get it right without returning back to basic. The only thing we need to revolutionize agriculture.
The event was capped with the launch of a compendium containing the activities of the forum. Kunle Adeyeye, NTA News.
Regular medical checks, early diagnosis, and prompt treatment remain some of the most effective ways to prevent and manage health conditions globally. This understanding informed the decision of the Association of Resident Doctors to organize a free medical outreach for members of the public and hospital staff as part of activities marking its 2025 Annual Health Week in Abuja. Thomas Obeteri reports.
The outreach offered free health screening, consultation, and treatments, including checkups for blood sugar, blood pressure, body weight, malaria, hepatitis, and other common conditions, with free drugs provided where necessary. For civil servant Uchijeni Hanatu, the exercise delivered timely medical care they could not otherwise afford.
God will bless them, and I pray it should be a continuous thing.
Representing the Chief Medical Director, the Chairman Medical Advisory Committee on the National Hospital, Abuja, Dr. Isiaka Lawal, emphasized the need for collaboration between government, healthcare institutions, and the resident doctors. He noted that such partnerships are crucial to promoting healthy living and delivering quality health care to Nigerians.
DHEAT is a very responsible association in this hospital, and they constitute a very important component in maintaining the standard of services in National Hospital.
Speaking on behalf of the resident doctors, the association president said the outreach reflects their corporate social responsibility aimed at taking healthcare closer to the people, promoting early disease detection, and reducing preventable deaths.
This event is geared towards giving back to the society and also celebrating ourselves. Ideally, it's actually a week-long activity where we started with an opening ceremony on Wednesday. We had a team and a sub-team speaker in a scientific conference. We also had some sports activities the next day. We had an outreach. So today is for the outreach where we give back to the society.
Laboratory checks like hepatitis B, hepatitis C, blood sugar, and also they know about their health status.
Other officials noted that the outreach helped raise health awareness, encourage routine checkups, and build public trust in healthcare professionals. They added that the initiative highlights the importance of preventive healthcare and community engagements. In Abuja, Thomas Ogbetere, NTA News.
The United Methodist Church Nigeria Episcopal Area has successfully hosted a joint session of its 5 annual conferences alongside the districts of Senegal and Cameroon in Jalingo, the Taraba state capital. Correspondent Ado Adamu also reports that the conference rekindled hope for peace, unity and reconciliation within the church.
After about 13 years of unsuccessful attempts to convene a joint session of its 5 annual conferences and the District of Senegal and Cameroon, Nigeria Episcopal Area of the United Methodist Church, under the leadership of Bishop Ande Emmanuel, has successfully hosted a historic gathering. The joint session attracted about 5,000 participants, including over 900 ordained pastors and delegates drawn from 5 countries: Nigeria, Senegal, Cameroon, Sierra Leone, and Liberia. Declaring the session open, Bishop of the Nigerian Episcopal Area and the District of Senegal and Cameroon, Bishop Ande Emmanuel, described the conference as a spark igniting renewed effort to rebuild the church after years of setback caused by internal crisis.
Now our people have seen the need for unity, and all their division and the fragmental bodies are coming back together to form one indivisible United Methodist in Nigeria.
Delivering a sermon on the theme, "I'm doing a new thing," guest preacher and Bishop of Sierra Leone reaffirmed that when gods ignite change, no force can hinder it, describing the conference as a symbol of new beginning for the United Methodist Church in Nigeria.
The prophet calls us, Isaiah in chapter 43, points us to a new thing that God is going to do among his people. Not only among his people, but with them, and hopefully through them.
President of the West African Council of Bishops and Bishop of Liberia Annual Conference, Bishop Samuel Jerome Kwaya, alongside other speakers, commended progress made so far and urged members to support the church leadership at all levels to ensure lasting unity and growth.
Our denomination has gone through some real difficult times, but we are happy now that at least God is doing a new thing in this United Methodist Church in Nigeria.
Statistics revealed by the church indicate that the United Methodist Church Nigeria Episcopal Area now has over 1 million members, a development prompting moves to seek approval for additional seats within the Episcopal area. In Jalingo, Ado Adamu also, NTA News.
Nigerian Christian legislators hold the Christmas Carol service to reunite members, pray for the nation, and exchange pleasantries in the spirit of the season. The event, organized by the Christian Legislators Fellowship, brought together senators, House of Representatives members, and staff of the National Assembly to celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ and reflect on its significance for humanity. With the 2025 theme, "Oh, come, let us adore him," featured praise, scripture study, and worship led by the National Assembly Choir.
us. A testimony that God is involved in the affairs of Nigeria.
Christmas is a period where we rejoice, we celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ.
The light of Christianity starts from Christ. If Jesus was not born, we have nothing to celebrate.
That we are here today to celebrate Christ.
The program was the special prayers for peaceful Christmas celebrations and God's guidance over the affairs of the nation in the years ahead. The carol is a tradition that unites legislative members across party lines in celebration of the birth of Jesus Christ. And still in an atmosphere of praise and worship, the melodies of Christmas carols light up the family of late Donatus and Maureen in style with a family carol. Ibrahim Bello Gunda reports that voices of peace, faith and togetherness fill the air at the occasion.
Christmas is in the air, and this carol is one of the activities that captures the season, being a unique atmosphere for family, friends, and associates. The carol group captivated those in attendance with dynamic presentation, praise, and songs. Parish priest of the Holy Family Catholic Church Life Camp, Reverend Father Joseph Tilley, led the service with Christmas stories from the fall of humanity to the birth of the Savior, Jesus Christ.
Why did God send his son? God sent his son because we have become something different from what he intended when he created us.
For family and friends, it's a period of thanksgiving in memory of late Donatus and his family, to appreciate God in style.
This carol, for people to come, sing unto the Lord, Mary, and thank God on our behalf, because that God is awesome. He has been wonderful. It has been 14 years and 8 months. I've been with these children without my husband.
You can see everybody laughing, smiling, cherishing Christmas. That is what Christmas is all about. So we have to propagate about Jesus.
It's a time to remind us that Christ came for us, died for us, and we need to know that, remember him at the point he was born.
In Abuja, Ibrahim Bello Gunda, NTA News.
And that's the news desk at 6 on NTA News 24. Many thanks for watching. I am Chinenye Mui.